Okay, the idea is we want to create the sense of being in Telluride, and then three girls having a great time together. So my initial process is creating the basic composition. So I put in the outlines of the mountains, indicated the sky, and then I started walking with the figures. And it starts out really loose and really rough, but the beginning is just about getting the shapes and the basic values. So what I'm doing is I'm giving the impression of Telluride. So we want just a little bit of snow indicated on the tops of the mountains because it's getting to be fall. You can see I've already got this really luscious Colorado sky. And now I'm getting a little sense of the mountains behind them. One of the great things about pastel painting, at least the way I do it, is that I don't worry about getting all the details in. I worry about getting the big shapes, creating the atmosphere, creating the relationship between the figures, and then just before I'm done, I put in the details that we need. Well, so many of my commissions are either couples or friends or families, and I like to capture the way that people interact with one another. And you can convey a huge amount in expression, body language, the way the body is bent. You know, the people, in this painting I've got the figures really close, which indicates an intimate relationship with each other. And then I'm going to have the heads tilted a little bit so that it gives the feeling that they're in conversation with each other.
Yeah.
So now I've got the three figures blocked in. I decided we needed something in the bottom of the painting, so I added a bouquet of flowers and a glass of wine to make the bottom of the painting as interesting as the top. And I'm really excited because I'm beginning to get the actual expressions of the people. So from here on out, it's a question of refining, building up colors, and just going back and forth with the whole thing. I have found that usually I end up with between 25 and 30 layers of color in every painting.
Wow.
And when I get done, it looks really simple. You know, so people think I just put the color down and it's there. But it's a process of building it up and letting the colors grow and letting the painting develop its own, I don't know, its own life. I think it sort of grows out of the paper. Okay, so we're at the final and most crucial part of this painting. What I tell my clients when I start on a commission is that this is a partnership. And they have to be completely honest with me throughout the process to let me know what they like and what they don't like. And if they're not in the same area where I am, I'll photograph the painting and email it to them so they can see it at every stage of progress. And if the client is not honest with me and doesn't like something, then it's their fault. It's not my fault if they don't like the painting. So I brought the models over to look at this at the very end. So what we had to do is get rid of some wrinkles under the neck right here. Bearable's ear was sticking out into the mountain, so we brought that in. And do you have anything you want changed on your face?
I would like maybe just a little bit more upper lip.
Okay, we can do that. That's easy. Okay. Is that enough?
Yeah, it's almost too much, do you think?
We can bring
Does
it
it look
down.
like I have a wine mustache?
No.
Pastel is such a great medium because you can make very, very delicate changes. What do you think?
I love that.
Not bad. It's good.
And I think somehow we're all recognizable.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so are we done?
Yeah.
If we are, I'll go ahead and sign it, and that's it.
Okay, here she goes.
Here she goes.
Oh!
These colors are soft pastels, and what they are is just pure pigment. Most of them are ground minerals. A little bit of glue is added to them, and then they're formed into shapes. and there is nothing in them to disintegrate or to ruin the surface. They are actually more permanent than oil paints, because with oils, over time, the surface of the canvas begins to crack, and you lose the surface of your oil paints. With pastel paintings, as long as you're working on an acid-free surface and you get them framed with acid-free materials, they should last forever. I've seen wonderful pastels from the 1700s that are as brilliant today as they were when they were first done.